Good morning. Welcome to Sunday morning coffee. I hope you're all good. Thanks for coming back after I wasn't here last week, but I have returned with Tree. Look at this. Guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig. Some more guinea pigs. Oh, there's one you can't see out of shot. It's a little bauble guinea pig. The true meaning of Christmas. Guinea pigs. Guinea pig. So we have the guinea pig, a little Super Mario star, of course. It's a very festive. I've got this also. Thank you, Gail, who got me these. Look at that. Oh, they're amazing. That's going to be a staple for the rest of the year now. It's good little ears. I've got lots to talk about. Lots about Squiddo news, lots of good news. Things are good. I love this. Look at that. How festive we are. And this thing in the background, this is the backdrop in my house, which annoys people because I haven't ironed it and it's slowly annoying me, but I'm hoping over the years it'll iron itself. But this is, yeah, it's nice and we've got Dave. Dave's there typing away as normal, Dave Pig. He waits till the show's on and then he goes, whoop, let's do it. So I've got notes and everything this time. Got notes. I've got big old mug for the mug fans, although I haven't seen Gary yet. He's normally asking for the mug. Got Good World, one because it's a massive mug, and I get to see Joe soon. Snurg, who's in there. Got a gift. Got gifts and everything. Very festive. Very festive indeed. Look, Joe, gifts. So I've finally got a bit of Christmas spirit, so that's good. Andrea says Dave's still working on his Shakespeare. Yeah, he is. He's getting there. Yes, Ratty has a Dice Bag Lady mug. That's what we need. So, where should I start? There wasn't a show last week because I didn't. I've started going. If I don't have much to report, I'm not going to do a show rather than me just kind of going for the hour. Unless I've got some other topic to talk about anyway. Yeah, so I didn't do a show last week. Nothing was bad because I know sometimes it means I'm not well or something, but no, just didn't do it. It also meant that I worked that weekend because I had to take some time off in the week, and so I made up for it by working at the weekend. So I thought I'd rather get to that office early and get cracking on with stuff. So that was what I was doing, getting all prepared, making sure Bad Squiddo's all solid before the Christmas close, making sure everyone's getting their stuff shipped ASAP because obviously there's a million strikes. In fact, I've got that scheduled for lower down, but I'll mention it now. So there are a million strikes. The Royal Mail are striking, and if you're in the UK, you're probably very aware of this, but outside of the UK, you might not. And obviously, I ship everything by most of the stuff by Royal Mail. Occasionally, it'll be DPD or a courier if people want that, but most of them are Royal Mail. But that's how it goes to overseas as well. So there's delays on everything basically. So I figured if I do my part and get the things shipped as soon as you place the order, then that's me doing my maximum and the rest's in the glory of the gods or something. So it's a little Bob Ross actually. I like that. Yeah, it's like a rainbow sun backdrop with some nice little friendly mountains. So what we've got? So yeah, the strikes everywhere. Please be patient. I've been seeing the North Star posts as well, but again, like more and more, just to Nick, just kind of going, just please, because yeah, people get very angry. Like the strikes have been announced for some time, and I even on Friday I forgot there were strikes for me. So I forgot that there were strikes. I remembered there were strikes for Bad Squiddo and for the customers because I knew there wasn't going to be post collection. I was all like, "Remember strikes, everyone!" And then I went, well, "Where's some parcel that I'm expecting?" Oh yeah, strikes. Ooh. But yes, no issue with them doing it. It's just it is annoying, but that's the point of a strike. So we've got that. Oh, one of the major courier lorries got stuck on a roundabout. Ooh. Also, because the Royal Mail are striking, everyone's then using other couriers, so the other couriers are absolutely loaded. I sometimes use a bit of DPD in a part of getting things to America when I'm doing the big orders for shops. And yeah, it's like DPD are not accepting land orders at the moment. So yeah, even that's just going mad. As always, I like to remind you all that I will never use Hermes/Every because I hate them so much. And I never want anyone to have that association of your bad Squiddo Games parcel is with Every. No one wants that. That would be horrible. I think I'd have to just pack it in at that point. I know sometimes they're fine. I've got a local Hermes/Every guy by the office, and he's lovely, and he's been there for ages. But just the system on a whole is absolute hell. So yeah, I just want them to just pay them and let them ship things again, please. And I kind of forgot again how it affected me rather than because I'm there being a bad Squiddo. Because I was buying some Christmas presents last night, and then they've all got warnings saying it might not make it for Christmas. It's like, oh balls! Again, I forgot. These strikes applied to me. I thought it was just everyone else. But yeah. So there are strikes. So yeah, don't get angry at me. But I'm doing my best. So that's what I mean by I'm getting that stuff shipped. Like, so there's still this. I think there's still a decent chance you'll get them for Christmas. It's just people trying to cover their back, really. I've seen some pictures of the sorting centres, and it's like, yeah, if you're gonna strike, Christmas is the time to do it because it's mad enough without the strikes. Remember the last couple of years, it's been absolute chaos. Which I guess is one of the reasons they're striking because yeah, they've got to do so much. But it means that on the days that they're also not striking, there's like 5 days worth of mail or whatever, and it's busy Christmas mail. So not everything's getting collected either. So yeah, there's all that going on. So I'm sure it's preaching to the converted if you're here, because it's never the names that I recognise that go, where are things? So yeah, it's people that don't tune into anything. Morning. We've got Andrew Frank in the USA as well. What time have you got over there this morning? Thanks for getting up. Thanks for getting up. That's what we got here. Just reading the comments. Got some stuff. So, what has been happening? 5 a.m. God bless you, sir. Thanks for getting up. But it's very festive. Hopefully, it's worth it. We've got ears. We've got antlers. We've got little plants there. All the pigs. Got pigs just there as well. So I hope the pigs appreciate the guinea pig tree. This also, especially top tip to my mum that's watching, £10 in Lidl. £10. Real tree. £10. £9.99. How cool is that? So I'm going to attempt to plant it afterwards. It's in a pot as well. £9.99. I was going to get my crappy one out of the garage, but I've run out of space this year because the pigs have moved. I have no idea where I was going to put it. And then I bumped into this guy in Lidl, so I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. Andy, my housemate, has accepted it. He did call it pathetic. I think he's since grown on it. Oh, there he is in the comments. You heard Dave saying bar humbug last night. I think you're correct there. He's in a munch at the moment. But this mighty tiny tree is wonderful. I don't know how long it will last or anything, but you should find out. £10. £10. It's got a lovely little sack base as well, but can I move that down to show you? Boom. Oh, you see my notes, you can see my secret notes. Little sack base down there as well. Yeah, what have we got? Hey, we've got pandemonium. Yes, has your COVID ceased to be? Yeah. Oh, get a tree in. Get the tree in. And the Lucille next to the tree, as is festive. Right, what have we got? So, you've heard. This is quite good for having this actually. Like I'm reading the bad Squiddo news, which if I put it here. Latest news: the great blister shortage of 2022 might be over. I've been waiting for blister packs. That's the plastic. Some people call it clamshell. The plastic packaging that you get for the minis, which doesn't affect mail order. But I've got quite a lot of shops now that are Bad Squiddo stockists, which is excellent, but they have to have it in the plastic packaging. Recycled plastic made of recycled plastic that is then recyclable as well, just so you know, make sure of that. Um, yeah, there's like one company that make them, and they've just been really slow. But out of the blue, I received one box this week. I went, what? I ordered 10 boxes, one box. You get 500 in a box. Um, and yeah, I managed to get them on the phone, and they have confirmed, it's not to jinx it, because it has been months, that they will be going on the, what was it? On the machine, the rest of them. They just happen to have one in stock of the thing that I ordered. So they've got that out of the way. Then they will be making the rest on Monday. And I can't remember if they said it will be arriving Tuesday or shipping Tuesday. But I've got mum booked in for Wednesday and Thursday. Though I might try and move you, Lil. I might try and move you to Thursday and Friday, just in case they're not there yet. I've had a massive metal restock. So while I was off, because obviously I've been off a lot this year, been ill a lot, I let some of the stock levels run down a bit. Can you stop eating everything? What are you doing? This is Carol Pig, eating the whiskers on a ratty. They've suddenly got the taste for them, and I don't know why. They normally leave all the fleece alone, but now they've just started nibbling it. So I get you, pigs. So we've had a massive metal restock, so we're getting back on top of all that. Because some things I've gone, they're not a big seller. It's like, well, I don't need to stock, to keep, loads in stock, because that's part of business, managing all the levels, not spending too much in stuff that's just sat there. And then we've got like some new retailers who've kind of just wiped it all out. So I'm going, oh crap, need to order. So yeah, so I'm getting on top of that. So, mum has an engagement on Wednesday. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, so do Thursday and Friday, and we'll get blister packing. They are ratty, they're eating your whiskers. Gary said there are so many stalls at Mac Dragon Meat. No, I wasn't there. I pondered it, and then I don't have any money to go to Dragon Meat. So that's why I ended up just at the office instead. Stop it! Why are they stop it, pigs? I can't get to you because there's a thing. The top of their pen is there. Carol, stop. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to change their entire pen if they're gonna continue. Get out! Out! Why are they doing this? Why? Just you horrors. Oh, mum has dinner with the girls. Oh, that works good. So mum will be in. Mum hasn't been up for ages because her main job is putting things into blister packaging, and we haven't had any. And I was going to have you over this week, Lil, and the bags as well. I realised I was out of stock of, and I have to buy them in bulk. So we've got the bags as well, the little bags for the hole for the So as long as Mr. Blister, our Lord and Saviour, delivers, then it'll be good. But I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep my eye on them. So that is good. So that's some good movement news. Yeah, right. Getting his face eaten off. Yeah. So most of the guinea pig cage is pig wrangling, going, "Oh, hey, get back." Most of the cage is sort of fabric based, and then they've got all these like wooden bits to gnaw on, and people go, "Oh, don't they eat the fabric?" And I'm like, no, they've accepted that's their environment, and that wood and hay and food is the thing that you eat. And out of no, no, get out! Don't eat my book. Just eat my book now. Out of nowhere, Carol and Nini have just started eating the fabric, which is obviously not good for them. So I might have to entirely redo it. I don't know why. It's not like the washing powder is tasty or something. I'm going to get you with a book every time you do it, though. I'm not beating them. Don't beat them. Just poke them. Go, oi, there's all that hay. Go get the hay. I swear these pigs. That's it. Right. What we got? Oh, we got live pig wrangling. Yay! Daniels is stuck in customs. Woo! He'll get there, so that's good. What have we got? Yes, I've got a good amount of people here. So I'm and now I was doing so well, and now I'm just like, Carol, why? Like that. I'm gonna dunk loads of hay on top of this bit so they eat some hay because I can't watch her eating something that is very bad for her. One moment. I swear, these pigs, they'll be the death of me. Look, have some more hay. Ooh, isn't that delicious? Yeah. Sorry, Karen. Dave. Look at that, yes. Isn't that delicious? There we go. There we go. 5 a.m. in the USA. Pig alive, pig wrangling. That is what's going on. We are wobbling that around. Yes, you eat hay, not fabric. So what have we got? What have we got here? Yeah, they will be playing with your toys first, Daniel. Damn them. What have we got? Sorry. Remember when customs wasn't a thing? Lil says, is Andy packing his bags knowing I'm coming? No, he's very excited. He said, I can't wait for Lil to come over again. And you've got the mice now next to where you sleep, so you'll have some mice as well. Have some juice. Still got loads of news to get through. Loads of news when the pigs aren't misbehaving. So yeah, Mum's going to be put to work. Beastly put to work. Right. My pen. Tick off. Blisters woo. Like that. No show last week. Tick it off. Mum here. Chasing couriers. I spent a lot of Thursday and Friday running around the yard again, chasing couriers, because I've been getting everything getting everything together. I do kind of do a bit of a roundy uppy at the end of the year, so I make sure that for the new year I've got plenty of packaging and all that sort of stuff in. Any supplies I need, I get it all sort of now. So I had loads of bits coming, and all the bits say to get all the miniatures packed and all that. I want to do a mega stock takeover over Christmas as well, because I do have livestock, livestock. I see you. But occasionally I'll mess something up because I'll take something off the rack for someone and then forget to stock it out. So there's a few errors here and there. So I'll go through that. But yeah, me just running through the yard chasing couriers. There's one just there. I wonder if he's for me. And I tweeted my rage at Parcel Force, and I didn't realise that other people could see it. And then the more people interacted, the more other people saw it. But at least I wasn't rude. I just said I would like my parcels to be delivered and not driven past my building. 3 days in a row. I was waiting, I was following the tracking, and then they'd just drive past the building and go, we missed you. And by the time I got outside, they were too far away, but it's me going, no, I'm here, wait. And then I ended up sticking notices up around the building, because there's a few different buildings and stuff up there, with notices using the drivers' first names in big writing so they'd see it, and it's like, I'm in, call this number. So that was fun. But I got my regular DPD guy does most of the stuff, and he's awesome. But we had all these, obviously, because they're taking on extra staff, had all these strangers not knowing how to find me. So yeah, I've been running about. I've been stuck on the computer doing more graphics for the insert cards, but they're looking really cool. And I've shipped a bunch of those out to some of the retailers as well, where they haven't had so when stuff hasn't got the printed picture, but I want to release it, they come in a standard package and they have a little sticker just sort of saying what it is. Like most companies, to be fair. The printed packaging is a bonus. But yeah, if they've ever got any of those and I get the stuff printed and then ship them out the little card. So I've been working on that. So that's the boring. I've written things good. Things are good. For the first time in a long time, No jinx, no jinx, no jinx. I'm feeling good. I'm constantly overwhelmed. I keep saying it's just this like my brain is always on, just in general anyway. But running this and with, doing managing the company is a big job. It isn't just, packing orders and going doop doop. There's so many tiny bits of micromanagement. And as soon as you lose a bit of time, say from being off, everything sort of dominoes into stuff. And I've been very down on it the last few months, just thinking I'm never going to get to this point where I'm not constantly catching up and stressed. And but I'm feeling like I'm enjoying it again because I was definitely burnt out too. And I'm starting to be like, yes, this is what I like doing, which is good because I was getting a bit worried. I was like, oh no, this I do this because I love it. And if I'm not loving it, then this isn't good. Um, but because I've now less panicked and less just endlessly catching up, there's still loads to catch up on, but it's less immediate fires sort of thing. What's it, brain? Less immediate fires. Yeah, it's more enjoyable. And I like doing. I even like doing things like the taxes and the paperwork and all that because I am a nerd and I like I like doing numbers and spreadsheets and all this. But when you obviously you have to do all of that, but you also have to do that. Everything is just nah. But it's really getting there now. And my list of because I've been in beast mode, but also been in quite a calm beast mode as well, making sure I get time outside of work and I'm not overdoing it. I'm actually getting somewhere, and I think this has been. I don't know, so I don't want to jinx it, but maybe even years, like the best it's been in years in terms of getting there. So this is very good. To not have that constant nah, constant nah, the official name. So I'm really getting there. Um, and there's still a few obvious mega tasks that I need to tackle. But they're actually getting their own space now where I can go, right, now this is the thing I can do, rather than just, again, drowning in everything. So I'm feeling really positive about Bad Squiddo. We've got loads of cool stuff coming, feeling more like I can handle it. And that once I am in that caught up, the days aren't going to be so stressful because I can be like, what shall I do today? And I can actually get back to researching miniatures, designing miniatures, and the thing. And I've still got all these plans for teaching people about different women from history, and that's the stuff that gets me really excited. And I'm getting to the point where I can start actually getting back to doing that. So that's really cool. So that's really good news. Yay! So that's ace. Just been organising. I've been working on doing more little hacking my life to get things more. I love some ergonomics. So I've got really into writing on post-it notes for some reason. The sensation of writing on a post-it note is good. So I bought a load of because I was looking at very sexy post-it notes that are like leaves and stuff. Like, no, they have to be bright orange or yellow. And they're going to organize the stuff when I just have brain fog of blur. That the things that I've kind of got half done, that wait, everything has big orange post-it mark, so I can post-it note, so I can see it. It's clear, it's good. All the pens are finally out now. See you later, Lil. Lil's off. So yeah, all of the pens are shipped, so that's ace. Yeah, it's just loads of coolness. So I'm really happy about that. And I think can actually start going forward because I've been doing this constant catch up. So that is ace. Got there. Yes, I'm now mildly uncomfortable in a public pool, which is the best you can hope for in a public pool, really. I don't think it gets any better than that. That's probably a good analogy for wargame business. I'm never going to go, oh, such a breeze and so awesome and chill. But mildly uncomfortable is like a 10. So there we go. Paint jobs. I've had some cool paint jobs and I'm going to show you them. And they're just here and they're so nice. They've been guarded by pigs that are eating they're not eating fabric anymore. I think that was a hint. I think that was Carol saying, oh, there's not enough hay. There was loads of hay, but if it's been there for 5 minutes, it's like old hay, so we don't want that. Can't eat that. Yeah, let me have a slug of this. and then I will show. Oh yeah, my fridge freezer's broke. My fridge freezer broke in Annie living in squalor updates. Um, and it was 2 weeks before the person can come out, so it's going to be next week. I'm going to have to take a day off to what's it? To go wait in for the person to come fix my fridge freezer, hopefully. Because it's I looked up and it's the call out fee is £70 plus VAT and then plus parts. So I'm hoping that it's just a small bit and they won't go, nah, it's not working. And then I've got to buy a fridge freezer as well. So I'm having to make do with the emergency soya milk, which I'm not a fan of, but it's okay. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. Yeah, I have a bunch of long life soy milk as emergency, and if I have people over that are vegans and soya people, because I like to surprise them because they don't expect people to have soya milk. So I go, haha, but now it's mine. Mm-mm. Exactly. I've got loads of plans like that, Gary. But it's just, having to get all the other bits sort of running a bit smoother for this time. But yeah, there's so much I want to do with Bad Squiddo. Sort of aside from the minis, just that teaching as well. Yeah, Andy says someone send us a fridge freezer as an early Christmas. I'll put one on the Amazon wish list. There you go. I'll put a fridge freezer on the Amazon wish. Oh yeah. Check out my wish list later. I'm gonna update the wish list in case anyone feels the urge. You don't have to, just if you feel the urge. But I think it's quite empty at the moment, so I'll put a fridge. I won't put a fridge freezer on. If I do, someone will buy it, and then ours will get fixed, and we'll have 2 fridge freezers, and it'll be madness. Which Andy's going, yes, 2 fridge freezers. No one expects the Spanish soya milk. This is true. So, as always, I will hold things up to the camera that you can't quite see, but it's the experience of being here. John Morris has painted the queens, and they are fantastic, and I am so glad he's just the perfect person for it. Partly so you can see the scale of them as well. So this is a 40mm base, I think. So you won't see the details. I'll show you. I took a picture on my phone. Maybe for Christmas I'll get a better camera. But that's the Coronation Queen. Oh yeah, and her fantastic. You can't see it, but he's basically painted like non-metallic metal on all the trims. So that's the Coronation Queen. We have a life of queens, which means now I've got the painted because I was waiting on her to release them. I'm going to release them next week. Release the queens. We got ATS Queen. Doing a salute because we've got ATS Queen, but she's in that fixing a wheel diorama, so we've got her there saluting, which is a lovely model. Tim wants a Coronation Queen for turn at 28. Feels a bit treasonous. I think it's acceptable. I made it so that you could use it for fantasy or somewhere. It doesn't have to be the historical Queen Elizabeth. Because it's such a good princess queen sort of model as a spellcaster or something. I think that's acceptable. It's a cool way of using. We have old queen. She is there, bless her. And it would not be complete without 2 corgis. Whee! Which will be available separately too if you just want some corgis. So they're going to be individually. Although this one, Old Queen's going to come with the corgis in her set. And then ATS Queen, Coronation Queen, and then a deal for all the queens. I think it's £20 for all the queens, but that's remembering that this one is an absolute unit. So you do save some cashes by getting all the queens, but I know I've got that saved on the computer somewhere. I've got it there. Oh, Jez had to buy a fridge the other week as well. It's rubbish. Yeah. I was like, oh, I've got to spend there's the money, but then it's like, oh, I've got to wait. I've got to wait inside and not be at work at a busy time for the man to come or woman to look at the fridge. Any news on Republican corgis? Yes, they will be. They will be out at the same time as the queens by themselves. So yeah, it will be 4 packs coming out of that. So corgis, old queen with corgis, ATS queen, coronation queen, queens and corgis as one big set. 5. Katie says some contract waiting into Andy. You know, he's got to go to his work as well. And somehow it's always us self-employeds that suffer. Because obviously I'm going to take time off work to waiting for fridge, but I can do it. But hopefully it'll be early and done, and then I can carry on. So I've got those. I did just take a quick pic so you can see a bit better. It's terrible. I think I finally need a new phone as well. Come on, turn around. Turn around. It's not the most glamorous picture because it's in front of one of the guinea pigs' ratties, so that beast in the background is the ratties. But that's not any better than when I was showing the actual things. Yeah, I definitely need a camera for this. The inbuilt camera, it doesn't have the autofocus, and it's a pain, isn't it? Oh, they're upside down now. But yeah, you'll see them soon enough because I will be photographing them in the week and releasing them, and they are stunning. I absolutely love them. I really, really love them. I think they're beautiful minis. Also, I received a box of miniatures from Carla at Painting Nights, and I've got another box coming this week. Yes. Where would I have some photographs? So she's been painting some of the scenics. Again, it's me catching up, getting the. That was the first yawn. Getting everything painted and have painted packaging because I've been very behind on all that. So she sent the first batch, which includes, again, you'll get all the. It used to be really good at showing the screen. I think it's because the light's weird or something. There we are. So the guinea pig altars look fantastic. They already looked amazing, but with the little pops of colour, they are so good. And the sort of aged bronze on there as well is amazing. So we got those. Things like the park set that I just never got round to getting painted. Now we have. So there's just one bit from it. Again, just here we are. That's still on my list of things to do with the show as well, to be able to start using the software so that I can just pop things up in a little square and go, oh, look, and then we have this. We have another tree pen. I need to try and do some negotiation with the casters to get more tree pens because I love him. We did get a few more actually because I'd underordered. There were a few more pens I needed, so there were about 4 people that were waiting, and because casting 4 was like for a caster because you got to do all that just for 4. Yeah, so they said, oh, do you want some more at the same time? So I did get a few more pens. So once I've got everything sorted, waited on anyone who's kind of gone, my pen, I might end up putting some on the shop, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see what I've got. So yeah, she's painted a whole chunk of stuff. There's another chunk of stuff coming. Hey, you've got some nice comments in there. Whee! What else? Brain has died again. What's on my notes? What have we got? Pink jobs. Yes, so we've got even more stuff coming, and then that's over that sort of end of year time. I'm going to be sitting tinkering away at the Photoshop, getting more of those on the packaging, on the thumbnails, and then I've got them in my collection of terrain, and I can take some fun pictures because I like making little scenes. I'm going to do some of that. I might make a nice Christmas scene actually because I've got all the Christmas presents in the scenics range, so there's lots to do there. So we've got more coffee. Just reading the comments on my coffee. Oh my god, I've got this strange compulsion with TikTok lives because they're so terrible. and I have no idea how they do it. It's because you can gift, so people make money off getting sent gifts. So they're on the TikTok live and they don't do anything. So even when I haven't got my notes, I've got some like default things to talk about. But TikTok lives, they just go live. They're on their phone, so it's the like phone screen, and they're just there like that. Oh hi, Jez Hunt's here. All right, Jez, how's it going? Oh yeah, these I got. Yeah, they're a gift. And that's all they do. They're just there doing nothing, and people are like sending them like uh, sunglasses and stuff, and yeah, and they're just there like that. Oh, these yeah, the Specsavers. Got oh, Evil Ginger. Hello. And then they might do. Sometimes they might do a little like dance, not the proper dance, just like. Thanks for the gifts, everyone. That's it. I'm just like, and you'll look and there's like 6,000 people watching. They're like, come watch my show, it's way there. But maybe a chunk of them are people like me that are just going, what is this? What is this world? Yeah, as Carol says, social media grifters. It's mad. Yeah, it's those people that that's their full time influency things. Gary says, how many pig idols are there? I think there's 4. Can we have an Indiana Jones pig and a fedora, please? Kind of do need that actually to explore the pig idols. That would be pretty cool. We're definitely going to have more pig things. So I've said it before, I'm seeing Joe Snowrug over Christmas, who sculpts all our animals. And I'm going to have some, he doesn't know it yet, but we're going to have some brainstorming of some pigs, of some different ideas for some next bunch of sculpts, and I kind of want some more pig stuff. I just want to do a million pig things basically. So it might be doable. Some little pig characters or something. I want some animals to go with the next Kickstarter, so I'm thinking along the lines of things that go with fantasy and things that go with horror. And I kind of like the idea of like some little familiars or something, but that's it. I'll actually have a bit of time over Christmas and can sit and pour through some books because I got a bunch of like mythological creature books and all that sort of thing. Daniel says, I wish I was a dishonest, grifty sort, but then I would hate me, but I would not be broke. Yeah, that's true. I might start doing the lives like that. It'd just be so awkward. Like, I'm used to this now, but at the start, this felt really awkward, just kind of talking at a screen, but just hanging out, like literally just there, like. Like what? Jez Hunt is a 46-year-old bloke that doesn't understand TikTok. It's all right. He says it's okay. The world's not made for me. It's okay. I do like some of it. But I just find it fascinating, a bit like I'm an alien studying humanity because there's such weird stuff on there. The thing I tweeted earlier in the week about it was there's a shop now on TikTok, so you can sell things from the TikTok shop. Anyone can sell them, and then there'll be sort of hot items. So at the moment, say it would be like a heated blanket or a light that you put in the window, and anyone can sell them. And as far as I know, you get a commission. So it's just it's gone even more downhill. So it's not just ads; it's people that are trying to appear genuine. So it'd be like you'd scroll in and you see me going, "Hi guys, so I got sent this wrapping paper and it's only £4.99. It's actually £1 from Lidl, but everything on there's marked up. It's like a bad shopping channel though because they're so unbelievable. It's like, hey Hans, yeah, oh I got these. Oh, I didn't even realise it's the best wrapping paper ever. Oh, but then they try and put them into like so it looks like it's a funny video, and then you look at the bottom and they're selling something. So it'll be like someone hitting someone with this, going, "Oh, that time my brother chased me with the wrapping paper." Oh, oh no, you're hitting me with the wrapping paper, but it's not tearing because it's such good quality. Also, I think I've told you about my dream to present on QVC, so I think I'm jealous because I kind of want to do it. I think I would be wicked at it. But yeah, it's so awful. The thing I've been extra bothered about is this goddamn Coda laptop. I'm giving it advertising. It just keeps coming up. This Coda, and it's a laptop for like 60 quid. And I feel so bad for the kids that are going to get this laptop at Christmas. It hurts my heart thinking about it. Not the kids that don't get anything, the kids that get the crap laptop. So it's they're like, oh, it's the cheapest laptop on the market. It's great. And the people selling it have no idea because they just want to get their commission. And it's like 60 quid. And it can't do anything. As soon as it has one update, the whole thing's just gonna break. It's not gonna last. And then like, oh, stop judging people that don't have a big budget. Like, but you're wasting money. You're actually wasting money. Because your kid is going to be so disappointed. And then they're like, oh yeah, it can run Xbox. It can. Like, no, it can't. It can't. It can load the app. So yeah, some kid that's been desperate for a laptop, and the mum goes, here we are. This one, it's great. It's got internet on it and everything. Got an Andy creeping down in the background. You're safe, Andy. There's no camera.
Is that a lie?
Hmm?
Is that a lie?
Well, no, the camera's on, but it's here. Is that you with a thing for the tree?
Would you like to add that to the tree?
No, you can place it on live. Andy has a tree decor that's not a pig. This is the festive piranha. There we are. You can buy the festive piranha off my TikTok shop. It can't really. that's what it would be. It'd be like, oh look, he's put a thing here. But it's great because it's $9.99. It's not. I think it's a lovely handmade festive piranha. So there we are, and it's accidentally in bad Squiddo colours, so that's a bonus. We got. Oh, I missed it. But so it shows it doesn't work. Yeah, it's this whole thing where people have rejected out because I look into all this darkness. People have rejected adverts because they go, I'm being advertised at and I don't like it. So then authenticity got popular with people going, oh, I genuinely like this thing. And you think, oh, I value the opinion of this person. So I'd quite like to buy this thing because they're a good, I trust them. And then it went too far and it was just, now it's that faux authenticity, which is it's just so much worse. I'd rather just someone go, I'm advertising this product. I go, interesting. But it's like pretending that it's not advertising. So all these people that are just like, wow, I love my new laptop. It can like run the Hadron Collider and it's only £60. And yes, so many people are obviously buying them because that's why they're doing it. And yeah, you're going to go, here you go. I know you've been really behind on your GCSEs, but I got you this laptop that can do it all. And yeah, as soon as you turn it on, it's full of spyware and then crashes and then it's not worth fixing. Nowhere can fix it. And you're just sad. So that was a strange tangent. But yeah, it's just bizarre. And it's the same few products. Really weird. But it's good because it's largely curing me of my TikTok addiction. So knowing that there's just stuff to buy. Andy's creeping by again. What else on the list? Talking of Andy, me and Andy watched Freds last night. And yeah, I posted it on Twitter and a load of people went, oh, sorry. Oh no. So it was a definite Christmas festive film. I think Andy will agree there.
It was a delight.
We set the pigs off. It was very cheery. It gave me a lot of hope for the future. So I'd never seen it, and I know it's one of those that a load of you like are grown up with or something, and I can't imagine seeing that at the time it was out when there was that extra fear. Although it's kind of that fear again now. And some of the people on Twitter had said that was their local pub, or they lived in Sheffield then. Like, oh God. I do admit that I laughed at the end just because it ended suddenly and it was so grim that I shock laughed. I'm like, wow, that was a film. It was grim. It was very good, but I still maintain it's not. Come and See stands as my most grim film. What's the other one I've been suggested? The War Room. I still haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front. I think for these festivities, I'm going to work my way through all these very depressing war films. I think that's what I'll do. Get in the Christmas spirit. But yeah, now you know I'm. I've seen Fred's. It was like, whew, well, that was a film. Watch the new Willow series. I mean, I need to watch it just to see Jez's level work on there. What specific level work have you done, or is it just kind of everywhere? Das Boot. I'll get all the recommendations now. Jez also said, are people still shilling Raid Shadow Legends and established titles? No, that hasn't made its way over to TikTok. Established titles. Oh my God, that's another one. Is that buy a piece of land in Scotland and you can be a lord, which was debunked like 20 years ago or something as being a scam, and then all these YouTubers were just flogging it, and it's been outed again as being a scam. Which again, and a lot of them have pretty much admitted that they'll just take any sponsorship. And I'm like, oh, just like, I get it. I get not, fully realizing, but the first thing that comes up when you Google them is that it's a scam. So again, you've got these trusted not influencers really, because it's quite a few of the channels I watch and I enjoy on YouTube that are like, yeah, guys, you all need to sign up for established titles. And it sucks. I think if I was shilling anything at you, I'd like to at least have a look at it. I'm saying all this because I'm building up to me shilling you things. This live is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, it's bizarre. It is bizarre, and I don't know who actually buys, but again, they obviously do for it to work. But yeah, that's weird. It's a weird world. It's such a weird world. But yeah, that goddamn laptop. Every time I see it, enrages me so much. Oh, so much enrage. But there's like the old person going, "What spec is it?" Like, it's got internet on it. Oh my God. What we got? Sorry, we've gone on quite a bit today, haven't I? I've got a few more bits. What have I got here? Read Shadow Legends. Fred's. Tom Egan. Tom Egan came to the office on Wednesday. That was nice. That's somebody that I know from Twitter's and a bit from the sort of Two Fat Lardies peoples. Him and his mate Ralphie came over because they're coming over from Ireland. They came over to sort of see the Squiddo office, which every time I talk about this, I go, it's not a standard thing. You can't do it. But okay, if someone's coming from overseas, sometimes I get rid of my anti-socialness and I let them have a little look around. And if it's people I kind of at least know a bit from online. So yeah, they came by to buy some stuff and kind of have a bit of a look around, and they were awesome. And we had a really nice chat, and that was cool. So that was a nice break from all the endless working. So that was cool. So I just put it on there. It's like, yay! And he brought some really nice chocolates, which I devoured instantly. So that's a bonus. Oh, good. Fred's. Mises. Rodents. Yes, you, Dave. Rodents driving me insane. Yeah, Tim does say you have to be careful. You get put to work. This is true. Yeah, rodents. So pigs are eating all the fabric. The mice, I bought them a really nice like peephole home thing so that I can peep, because I was moaning that I didn't see them enough. So it was a little hidden den that you could peep through and see them. And I was like, oh, this is lovely. I can see them all asleep. And then they all went, we can be seen. We're all going to live in this one tube instead. So they moved to the tube. And then I've made the house more appealing. And now they've blocked up all the bit I can see with bedding because they're trying to. Oh, he's squeeping. Yeah, they're trying to hide from me and not be seen. How dare they? It's their one job is to entertain me. Yeah, mice are wicked. I'm enjoying having mice and pigs because they're really different. How are they the same sort of thing? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Other things, I won't have much longer on my ramblings to go. I'm going to have some breakfast. Close date. So I may close on the 22nd. I'm not sure. I need to double check the strikes and stuff. Daniel's going to become an unpaid. You can sleep under the desk, Daniel. I can feed you. You can pack all the things. But then you have to fight Mum. She gets very defensive when anyone helps me out because she's like, they're taking my job. So you'd have to fight Mum, but I think you could give it a good go. Yeah, those antisocial mices. They're so cute though. Yeah, I'm not sure yet exactly when I'm going to close, but because of again all the strikes, like if there's nothing to do that close to Christmas, then also I used to go see bands a lot, and I don't because of work and poorness. But the one gig that I do every year is New Model Army at Rock City. And yesterday I thought, oh, I better get my ticket for New Model Army at Rock City, and then it turned out it was the night before. I was like, God damn it, why did no one let me know? So I was grumpy about that. But then I found that Bad Manners are playing. So I'm tempted to go see them. I've booked see them and then call that my I'm done for Christmas now. And that is the 22nd. So I may do that, then go, but we'll see what's actually happening at the time. What else? Let's see. So I'll have some sort of Christmas boogie, which will be good. New Model Army are the best band ever. It's good. It's good, Shucky. Yes. There you go. There you go. But yeah, I always go. I used to see him a lot. I used to be one of those follow him around people, but obviously can't do it anymore. But the Rock City one, I was like, well, I can at least go to that. It's normally around like the 6th, like next weekend. So I thought, oh, I better get my ticket. Oh, it's already happened. Balls. Oh well. So we shall see. So I cannot confirm, but I don't think it will make any difference to you, really, will it? If I'm in on the 22nd or the 24th, because you can't get anything by then. I don't have any clogs, I'm afraid, Sharky. The clumping would get on my nerves. I just have Doc Martens instead, like a normal. Like we've got a little New Model Army appreciation in here. This is good. Oh. Hey, Pandemonium, fun fact, got up on stage at New Model Army gig in Bradford to promote the anti-Nazi stall I was running. Awesome, this is good. Good. No wigs. 25 years ago. What's we got? Yeah, closed date, New Model Army. So yeah, not sure yet. I'm actually going to be closed for Christmas as well for a change. Again, no won't make any difference to you. Website still be up. I'll still be on social media and all that. But I'm actually going to not be in the office. I know, right? I'm just gonna chill around. I'm gonna be here a bit. I'm gonna see the Brumbies, so I'm gonna see Joe and Ian, Fenris Ian. So those two aren't that far away, so I'm gonna go see those. That'll be fun. Do some cool stuff with the dog, like actually go outside. Although it's a bit chilly. So I'm looking forward to having that dedicated time off, because obviously, as you know, all the time off I've had has been because I've been ill and all that sort of rubbishness. So some scheduled fun time off is going to be wicked. I will be here next Sunday. I don't see why I wouldn't be. What's that going to be? The 17th. That voice gone croaky. That's no good. Can't be having that. So that's why I'm going to sort of work my butt off a bit to get as much as I can done before closing, and then I can be chilling with some Baileys and my slippers on. And this, I love this. It's so cute. So I'll see you about in a week. There's going to be some new releases next week. So we've got all the Queens, all the Queens, all the Queens. The what else? Squeaking. Some chasing. What are we doing? Queens, masks, The queens, the masks, they're masks for 28 mil, so you can put them there, but you can also just use them for conversions. Andy's put them all over his giant, so it's got these weird faces coming off it. We got some more. Finally, the big meaty guy with a big knife. And there's a couple other bits that I'm not sure I might hold, but we'll see. But yeah, there'll be a few more releases next week, so keep an eye out. And yeah, it'll be nice to be closed down and then do some fun things, like a little, yeah. I'll think of some fun things to do, both here and just in my life. But we'll do something Christmassy. I always do something Christmassy in Baggy's Cave or something like that. We'll do some fun little quizzes. I always have Baggy's Cave as a place. If you, and obviously lots of people have crap Christmases. But if you want somewhere to sort of hang out online, you can. I kind of give it a bit of a waiver over Christmas. Like if you just want to use it as a place to hang out, chat about a film you've watched or whatever, that's fine as well. Just have a little spot to, if you need to go hide from people or you're on your own and things like that, then you can hang out in the cave. Can even form an anti-Christmas squad. So I will see you all before then anyway. I think that is all the things that I've got talked about. But yeah, in general, things are good. Oh yeah, I met an internet stranger. So here we go. I met someone at a I went to a trans rights protest a couple of weeks ago, and someone that I met there then on Twitter has been making trans honey, which is honey to be fair. So I got a stranger off the internet to my house to do a dodgy honey deal, and it's so good. So they're only just starting up as honey dealers. And it was cool, and they got to see the critters and stuff, so they were happy about that. But this honey is so good, so good. Oh yeah, this is like me saying that the faux authenticity. I just love this bee honey. Be yourself, honey. So good. But yeah, I'm not shilling it because they've run out because I bought the last of their honey. But I'll totally be sharing that around because it's so nice. I'm not even a honey purchaser. See what I mean? I'd be deadly if I was a salesperson. I am a salesperson, but selling random stuff person. It's easier selling other things than my own things. Right, I will catch you all later. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for a decent amount of people. We do a little like on there. If you haven't subscribed, some of you might not have subscribed and go, cool, didn't realise I hadn't. And we'll see you all about rightio. I might try and even get some Joe and Ian, the Brumbos, on it over Christmas as well to do some video stuffage. Right, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.